Hi there, yes, it's me again, Benis Abubedu. Time now to go on to social media to discuss the trending issues here on Joy News Interactive. And this morning, Hajia Fati, probably the most talked about woman in Ghana for some days now, is still trending. So on Wednesday, she apologized for hitting a journalist with us here at Multimedia, but it looks like, a lot of Ghanaians aren't satisfied with the apology. Well, and then since it's a Thursday, why not do a throwback? Join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter, Joy News on TV. Please remember we're coming to you from digital address GA0992539 here in Kokomlimle, Accra. We are also on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. So let's start with a seemingly endless Hajia Fati issue. Now, she assaulted an Abdom FM journalist about a week ago and got Ghanaians talking, especially as this happened a day after Ghana hosted the World Press Freedom Day. Hajia Fati later said, well, the journalist Ohima Sichua looked like an onion seller and not a journalist. Well, she has apologized and says it was a mistake. Watch this.
Pamucho ya frami Hajia Fati mijina party mpenyimfo enim mijina summit awuku enim me pa centrofo nyina cho mitimi yasa a mistake misramu mumfancha me kotoje wofo I'm here today to appeal to all pressmen. I'm on my knees begging you people. I don't have any grudge with any pressman, but what came, no, it was a mistake. So please, you people should forgive me. I'm on my knees. Please forgive me.
Well, let's read your comments on this video on our Facebook page. Nana Ama says, can they just arrest her for assault and later fine her to appease the journalist with a huge sum of money? She's asking. Let's not entertain bad examples. This woman is a symbol of, quote-unquote, women are their own enemies, and we will not allow her to poison others. Let's all learn now. Now there are 3 replies to that. And as always, we like to see the interaction that comes as a result of comments that you post on our social media page. Let's see those replies. Fatima says, what did she do? She's asking the lady, and Nanama says, well, she slapped a journalist, and her first response when they interviewed her was so disrespectful. Well, that response was that she didn't look like a journalist, looked like an onion seller. And Fatima says, okay, all right. And Bismarck says, prisoners are also apologizing. Forgive them and release them. If journalists allow this issue to be swept under the carpet, then I see more similar incidents, and be ready to take a car full load of quote-unquote crocodile apologies. And Kaki Rasha says, regardless of her apology, please get her prosecuted to put a stop to these shameful attacks on journalists. 5 replies to that. Quickly, we'll see that and pick some other comments. Bright says, take it to court and you end up losing. 1, she didn't know she was a journalist. 2, the lady didn't introduce herself as one. Okay, so the question to this argument, Bright, is that does the fact that she's not a journalist justify an attack? Assault is assault. I'm not sure this may have anything to do with it. Kaki says, right, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Okay, and they go on and on. There's some sort of banter. Nene says also she has the right to put her hands on people if they are onion sellers. And Minnie is asking, okay, and okay, an interesting banter going on there. Let's pick some other comments. Ibrahim says they should forgive her. I hate to see elderly people crying, though I don't like her and the political party she belongs to. It's a shame to see an old woman like her crying in public. I feel sorry for her. To err is human. They should let sleeping dogs lie. 11 replies. I can imagine them. Well, let's take Adam comment says, if she's not prosecuted, then the Ghana Police Service too can also apologize to Lateef and the case will close. Interesting perspective she brings on board, and says if everyone could commit a crime and apologize, then there wouldn't be the need for the police service. Saliasu says, apologize for what? It's very unfortunate and sad to see you, the same media people, with your cameras around Hajia Fati, okay? Hajia Fati claiming she thought a journalist was an onion seller. Do they sell onions at the NPP headquarters? He asked, compare Hajia Fati. Okay, we don't want to go into that, and says, must she slap an onion seller even? The multimedia group must not leave this matter to rest because it is becoming too much. Mimi sighs and says, I just remembered what this woman did to my husband just after they were sworn into power. She held my husband's shirt. Oh, okay. Well, we may have to contact Mimi later to get more on this, but we cannot independently verify. This is Mimi sharing her story with us about how the same Hajia Fati mistreated her husband. Alex Oredu says, this woman has done well for accepting her fault and pleading for forgiveness. Let the double salary honorables do same. Okay, says it's only a fool who does not forgive. Nurul's Hassan says, modern day politics has become a deceitful venture. You lie to the masses to gain power and kill them when you become powerful. No political party is good anymore, he says. The youth and ordinary citizens must be wise this time since there is no sanction on no voting. Sakomoro says, I went through all the comments, but I didn't see what I expected to see. This lady has made it clear to the youth that market women can't be slapped without any reason and nothing will happen. But when you touch any big person, you have to come and cry for an apology. She thinks there's absolutely no sense in this. Now, following her apology, some people think she should have come directly to the multimedia office or specifically to Adom FM to apologize to Ohima Sichua personally. But what do you think about that? Let's find out what some of you have also been saying about that particular one. We'll bring you those comments shortly, but this is Joy News Interactive, live on Facebook as well and on YouTube. You can follow our Facebook page if you haven't liked it yet. Our name is Joy News on TV, same name. We'll find us on Twitter. Today we are talking about the woman who's trending, Hajia Fati, for slapping a colleague journalist here at the multimedia group. And well, she's been highly condemned. The party has also been condemned for the time it took to also comment or distance itself, as it were, from the comment or the actions of Hajia Fati. Now, what's making a lot of people more upset is that after the incident, Hajia Fati went on to say that this lady, who's a journalist, didn't look like a journalist, and actually went on to say she looked like an onion seller, and that's why you heard a lot of reference to that in the comments I read earlier. But the question now is, a lot of people are saying that Hajia Fati should have personally apologized to the lady and not to all journalists at the party headquarters like she did. Abraham says the apology is accepted, but still the law has to deal with you to serve as a deterrent to others, because if the law refuses to deal with you, some people will do the same to journalists some time to come and still beg for forgiveness and say it's a mistake. Nana JB says her apology isn't genuine. You could see Sammy speaking into her ears. But next time, journalists, identify yourself before bringing out your recorder. Don't assume everyone knows you with a tag around you. Okay, Nana JB there. Manuel Eliklim says Ghanaian media and hypocrisy, they only bark like a mad dog but can't bite. Okay, he thinks that this matter is dead and forgotten. Well, will it be? Time will tell. Maxwell Ajiman says she has done what any honorable person should do. Such an elderly person cries and apologizes to a young lady and she's still not satisfied. Well, we haven't said that. We're only saying others believe since it was a direct assault, why not offer a direct apology? And Papa Abeka says yes. Okay, is that to say you're agreeing that she should have come personally to multimedia, but the law must take its course. It seems the worst play. Okay, we do protect our own. Justice for Lateef, justice for Sichua, and that's why we keep hammering or we keep talking about this issue any assault to a journalist whatsoever is never justified. It's never right. And so we're still seeking justice for all our colleagues who've been assaulted. And says no need to go over. She might slap her again. A new thing that she should be prosecuted for this. You're asking why she's not been arrested. And Jemima Osei says she's saying it was a mistake. This annoys me, but she thought she was an onion seller. So where from the mistake? Okay, is asking if she was drunk. Okay. Interesting. Thank you very much for your comments. Jemima Kelvin says the apology is not enough. The law should deal with her. Now let's move from Facebook and head to Twitter, because Hajia Fati is still trending on Twitter, and obviously for a lot of reasons, because people have something to say about what is happening. And this is from Jabdullah. It says Hajia Fati is an embodiment of the thinking that people have to look, act, be, sound, dress, and work, or believe a certain way in order to be given respect or treated like a human being. Quite unfortunate and appalling. Her excuse just makes it worse. Hashtag CTCBS, hashtag Ghana. All right, 41 retweets there from Jabdullah. Thank you for tweeting about this. And we're just trying to get justice for colleagues and journalists who've been assaulted. We'll be picking more comments because Hajia Fati is trending on Twitter. Kawawa says, well, if you haven't seen the video, here's Hajia Fati speaking to Amansan TV, sounding very unapologetic. It's a shame. And for many people, the fact that she repeated that same expression on different media platforms, that the lady didn't look like a journalist, that alone is enough reason to push on with this case. Well, this one says the entire apology from the NPP and Hajia Fati is nothing but fake. All right, so that's Situa, my colleague who works with Adum, who was actually assaulted. So the story is trending. Joy FM tweeted, Joy 99.7. Hajia Fati apologizes to Adom FM reporter, says her action was a mistake. And Nanaba says Hajia Fati has apologized. It may be too late, but at least she found the decency to apologize. A journalist was physically tackled by a former journalist turned politician and his recorder smashed in process. At 37 in 2015, there was neither a condemnation nor apology. All right, and we know who she's referring to, don't we? Well, moving on to some good news. Ghana has placed 5th in Africa and 95th in the world among 168 countries for its general quality of nationality, according to a latest Cautionary Quality of National Index by Henley and Partners. The general quality of nationality includes travel freedom, settlement freedom, and external value of its nationality. This summarizes the quality of life and opportunities for personal growth within a country of origin. A lot of you have been reacting to this on Facebook. Let's take that. And Walanyo says, thanks be to the Almighty God for giving us competent leadership, but there's more room for improvement. Bayer says, 5th position in Africa is a true reflection of Ghana, but 95th position in the world out of 168 can be said to be a true reflection. He doesn't tell us why. But Bastoni says, thanks to all governments, past and present, from Anoche Abusko. Papa Becca says, it's great to hear. You're watching Joy News Interactive with me, Bernice Abubeli. We'll take a quick breather. When we come back, we'll be doing a Throwback Thursday. Do stay. Thanks for staying here on Joy News Interactive. I'm Bernice Abubedu. It's a Thursday, excuse me. So we just said, why not do a throwback on one of Ghana's most loved artists in the 2000s? We searched and found an old picture of this gentleman and posted it on Facebook. Now, it's a photo of two young people. One of them is a Ghanaian artist. Can you identify him, and which of his songs is your favorite? Well, I hear the two are Ghanaian artists, but there's one who stands out strongly. So which of them, who is this artist we are talking about in this photo, and which of his songs is your favorite? The one in black. Do you know who he is? Well, Ture says, oh, Nanado and his uncle JP are third cutting for University. Really, guys? Really? Anyway, I get the sarcasm here. Jemima also comes to say that he's my uncle. JB Danko, University of Ghana. Is your all-time favorite song, really? And, all right. Kwame says, Tic Tac. Now, brah, tick. We do all feet Papi Kudra. That's your favorite of his songs. Desmond says, Tic Tac is his name. Philomena is your song of choice. And, all right. What a name. It start good. Tic Tac. And the song is Philomena. Okay. Kwekusa Akadia says, Tic Tac, Sewakoto, Ahonfedria. Oh, okay. And he tells us who it's featuring. And he says it's featuring Nana King. All right. And Maul Koyenga says Tic Tac. Foema says Tic Tac and Papi Kojo. And Bayer Jeremiah says, I don't know him. Interesting, isn't it? And Flip says Tic Tac. Well, it's Tic Tac. And says Papi Kojo. And Enoch says, really, Patapa and Fancy Gadam, really, one corner song. And Anoche sighs and says Tic Tac for real. And Bliss says Tic Tac and Papi Kojo. Tic Tac, Tic Tac. It says Tic Tac Philomena. And okay, Boo Dennis also says Tic Tac. Seems that a lot of you are getting it right. And Jigbo D says Philomena Petinget. I'm sure that's your favorite song. And Eddie says Tic Tac and Papi Kojo. Raphael ISS Tic Kovic Mensa says Tic Tac, and his favorite song is Philomena. So since Philomena has topped the list of favorite songs, why not end the show with it? But don't forget, we're still very interactive on Facebook and Twitter. Our name is Joy News on TV. I'm Bernice Abubid. Really great to have your company. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.